Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's Wireside Chat. Like always, this week's topic is that of heavy debate, so please listen with open ears and don't hesitate to respond. This week we're talking about eco-terrorism, a form of radical environmentalism closely related to civil disobedience and sabotage, but the line separating the three is sometimes vague at best. The FBI would define it as the use or threatened use of violence for environmental political reasons, often of a symbolic nature. But to further our understanding of ecoterrorism, let's use a real-world example. Whales, the largest creature of all time. One of the most revered animals on the earth, and over the last few decades has been hunted into almost near extinction. One population after another whale species have been disappearing faster than a fart in a fan factory. However, after international exposure from the good guys over at Greenpeace, the world saw the true evil behind the whaling industry for the first time and responded. The result was an international ban on whaling, one of the biggest victories in ocean conservation ever. Only one country continued to hunt whale after exploiting an international loophole, Japan. In response, a new environmental group surfaced, the Sea Shepherds. Led by ex-Greenpeacer Paul Watson, the Sea Shepherds use aggressive action against the Japanese. Everything from acid bombs to ship ramming, and probably a lot of name-calling. This is what some would refer to as eco-terrorism. The Sea Shepherds now share this family name with other environmental extremists like Earth First, most notable for ramming spikes into logging trees so that when the chainsaw goes through, explosion, and the Earth Liberation Front, or ELF. Notoriously known for torching multi-million-dollar housing developments, logging facilities, and SUV dealerships. This is eco-terrorism. Now the juicy stuff. While environmental extremists do satiate the term terrorism, inducing terror, the term eco-terrorism would be more fitting to describe the environmental damage being done by corporations such as ExxonMobil, American Electric, McDonald's, Alcoa, and Japanese whalers, of course. As much as I enjoy a little ship ramming as much as the next guy, and perhaps it is a bit cathartic, I understand that this is not and cannot be the solution. Back to the whales. To succeed on the open ocean, first you have to expose the problem to the world, and then work to pressure the powers that be to make the real legislative change that is needed. This is what Greenpeace does. They understand the rules, and they play by them. And this is why they have the respect of the international community, and how they saved millions of marine animal lives through passing hard legislation in international court. On the other side, the Sea Shepherds' actions constitute piracy by international law. What we know as eco-terrorism can be impulsive and dangerous to many, but more importantly, it gives the public reason to discredit the environmental movement as a whole. It kills the discussion, and it's a step backwards for everyone. From the abolition of slavery to the obtaining of women's suffrage, history shows us that peaceful protest is the truest form of civil disobedience and has been the driving force behind man's greatest social changes. I'll let you stew on that for a while. This concludes the second Wireside Chat. As always, these chats are designed to facilitate discussion, and we want to hear your thoughts. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk next week.